Hi everyone, it's Eileen and I'm back. I am so happy. It's Tuesday and I get to spend time with my friends. So thanks for coming. And we have a really fun project today that is kind of like a black hole. Hi Laura. I don't know about any of you guys, but I sure have a lot of envelopes. I collect them. And I think that the reason they came to mind was I have been addressing envelopes for my daughter's wedding. And before that, I had been kind of playing around with them. Hey, Loretta, Karen, Debbie, I can't see who else. Oh, and I want to thank Jody. I'm wearing your apron that you made for me. Isn't it cool? Thanks, everybody. I got it a while ago. Hey, Glum. Hi, Anna. Yeah, so, hi, Gina. So here we are, and the kids are gone. Kind of sad. 2 months, they get to be part of your life. And I know they belong with their mother and father where they're supposed to be, but it sure was fun having them. And so I'm glad we got to go see them over the weekend. There's just so much going on. Hi, Angie from Colonial Beach. We've been through there. Hi, Cecilia. Hey, Chris. We had a great trip up there. Then we went to the beach. I did fall, and it was so dumb. We went on a hike to the dam that is right near the kids' house. So when we got back, we were all hot. It was like 90 degrees, and Jason had gotten this slip and slide at Costco, a huge one. And so he set it up as a surprise to the kids. Hey, Chris. Hope everyone is well. Yes. So anyway, he sets it up. The kids started going on the slip and slide. They didn't weigh enough to really, get the motion. Plus, the slant of the hill was not that great. So anyway, my hunter didn't want to go down the slide. So we were trying to entice him to do it. So my daughter finally says, all right, Hunter, I'll go if you go. Jess is sitting there on the slip and slide. Jason had the brilliant idea, I'm going to get some Dawn, dish soap, and that'll make it slipperier. Hey, Ulrika and Linda, Mary Beth. Hey, Mary Ruth, sorry. Oh, good to see you. I'm talking about how I injured my leg on a slip and slide. So anyway, he poured the Dawn dish soap on the slip and slide, which actually did make it very slippery. So my daughter was sitting there and she couldn't get a start. Like there's a little raft thing that you're supposed to go on. And so she's just sitting there. It's not moving. So I said, all right, I'll push you. Well, I have on pants and a shirt. I go to give her a push and slipped surprisingly on the slip and slide and hurt my knee. So it was swollen all weekend. It was from a prior injury. I fell in the backyard and I fell again on that. And if anybody remembers, and it might have been on the trip where I met Jody and she gave me this beautiful apron, I had a swollen knee the entire 2 months of the trip and had to stop in at military hospitals along the way to make sure I wasn't going to get a clot and die while I was driving. So anyway, but it's feeling better. I can walk and all is well. Hi, Anne. Hi, Shirley. So anyway, that is what happened on Saturday, but I'm walking fine now. And we got home, and yesterday was laundry, cleaning up, getting cleaner and trying to de-kidify everything. And so here we are. It's Tuesday. I had some good phone calls with family stuff that I'm trying to get my dad's estate done. So I feel like I'm coming back. And I wanted to share, I had another project. I thought, no, just do this one because I'm so excited about it. And I think you guys will be too. This is made all of envelopes. And I don't know if you guys collect them like I do. Even the junk mail, it's kind of cool. and you can use them. So I want to show you how to put one of these little books together. I'm sorry to say I've been watching videos like last night. Hi, Wendy. I've been listening to videos because I was doing my daughter's wedding invitations, which kind of got this whole invitation or envelope thing going. And I can't remember who it was that was showing how to do this. I had done this a while ago anyway, but it was, you know, there are YouTube videos about how to do this out over there. So if anybody gets the bug, you can go over there and there are tons of really good videos. So this one I just like because this is my junk. This is just junk that I had. And you actually could use any size envelope for whatever size journal you have. So I just thought, let me quickly go through what journals you might have. Because if you have little envelopes, you can do the tiny book. I mean, you can use like a little tiny, let me see if I can find it. This is a little tiny paper bag, and if you folded that in half, you could use that as an envelope pocket in a tiny book. So in your minds, be aware, if you get some kind of cool junk mail, you might want to hang on to it. So if a company won't take off their junk mail list, oh yeah, that's on them. You use their stuff for whatever. I know the ones that get me, they send you a nickel. Or they'll send you a stamped envelope. And it's like, I will use that. Thank you. But I didn't ask for it, but okay. So, hey, Jane. Jane, I went by your house. Well, I don't know your house. I went by your town. And we stayed at the Hampton Inn in Milford, I think. Anyway. All right, so here are, let's go start from the largest to smallest. All right, so this one, this holds a number 9. And some of these envelopes, you can get them. If they're big, you can seal them and then chop off one of the flaps and you can still use it. You know, scale it down to the size that you need and just chop a flap off and use it as a pocket. So if it's a little big, don't worry about it because you can still use it. Milford, okay. Yeah, it was a beautiful town. We were so happy to sleep because we started late. All right, so this is the journal. Now, all of these dies are available in my Etsy store. If you're interested, I have them. I'm going up to my mom's on Thursday, so if you want them today or tomorrow, let me know. That would be good. Okay, so here's this one. This measures 8 3/4 inches by about 4.5. So this is the largest book die that you can get, that I made. All right, the next one is Pocket Notebook. This is 6 3/4 by 4. So this number, where is it? This size envelope here, 6 3/4 inches. It works perfectly. So you can get a $1 box. I think I got them at the dollar store. You can get a $1 box of envelopes and make tons of little insert books. Really, really cool. And so inexpensively and fun because they challenge your brain. Like, how can I add more envelopes? And I'll show you kind of the rabbit hole I got into when I started on the one that I have posted, this one right here, because I just couldn't stop. Okay, so the next one, we did the Pocket Notebook. The next one would be the Wrap Journal. That's 5 1/8 inches tall by about 4.5 or so, depending on how much you want to squish it, if you want to, you know, keep the spine straight or bend it, but that's kind of adjustable because it wraps too. So this is a very handy die, and the thing that I like about this one, you cut it one time, the whole book is done in one pass. So we have, I think I only have 2 or 3 of those. The next one is the Passport book. This is a cool one because this one cuts pages. So if you wanted to add them into your book, this is a cute size also. This is about 5 by 3.5. So this is a little small. And this one comes in a different construction. Like, here's the page, and then you have to cut 2 covers and the spine. So, you know, each book is a little bit different than the other one. Here's the notebook, and I'm going to show you a sample of one that I made, and this is all full of envelopes for the notebook die. Okay, so this one is, I think, 5 by 3.5, 3 5/8, something like that. So this is a nice size too, goes together really quickly, and you can make them out of multiple materials. Hi, Sue Doherty and Donna. Here is the tiny book. This is the smallest, newest one, and this one measures 3 inches by 2 1/4. So it would have to be something small to fit inside, but can you imagine teeny tiny little envelopes inside here? A little junk journal? Oh, crazy. So anyway, those are the different dies that you can use, or you could use something that you have on hand. Good to see you, Sue. Hey, there's Ginny. Hi, Ginny. So I just wanted to kind of show you how I made the one that I started with here that I have pictured. And this one, I used multiple different sizes of envelopes. But you can also use the same size envelopes and just make little pockets and tucks that way. So that's just even a fun exercise. Then you can cover them with paper or extra scraps that you have, and that is fun also. So I think I'll wait and show you these until I put the camera down. But another thing I wanted to ask was, while we're here, and I'm ashamed, but how many of you have little containers with tons of scraps? Like you cut something out and you don't want to get rid of it, but you might use it, but you might not, but you can't quite let it go. Well, these are perfect little pieces to tuck inside your envelopes once you get them arranged how you want and make your little pockets out of them. So don't despair. It's okay to have these. You might want to categorize them though. See, this is like, I've been trying to do my studio and I must have 10 of these, you know, because I just, you know, did a Facebook Live and then I didn't finish it. I wanted to keep this stuff together. I should put it in an envelope with the project. Do I do it? No. But that's all right. It's still fun. It's fun to find them. Guilty as charged. Exactly. I know. We're all like that, except the neat people. And I just can't relate. I'm sorry. Yes. So I wanted to show you just a couple things that you might want to keep an eye out for if you're shopping. Oh, good. Good. Thank you, friends. Raise your hands if you're like me. Not a good thing, but it is what it is. All right, these are fun boxes. These are Target, all right? These are paper snack and sandwich bags. And these are just the right size for the pocket notebook. So you just fold them in half. Yeah, here's one. So this is what they look like. You just fold them in half and you've got already a pocket, and you could cut this and have another pocket on the other side. Hi, Karen. So, hi, Sonia. Loads of scraps and pieces. All right, now, Ulrika, I would not peg you for one of those people. I would think that you would be very tidy and you would clean up right after. I like you even better. So, anyway, I'll show you more of my junk pile here, but I think I'll turn the camera down. But this one was really fun to make. This one I made when the notebook came out, and I made this little book just from a bunch of scraps. I'll go through it when we turn it down. And I know a lot of you have done this before, but yes, the crinkly sound is very cool. But it just kind of reignited. I always liked envelopes. I like things that hold things, you know. I think we all do. I like boxes. I like books. They all hold things. And I am attracted to them. So it's not a surprise that I would like envelopes. Or you. It's okay. I mean, it's a very mild-mannered thing that we have, if that's a bad thing. I don't think it is. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we can go through some of this. I'll show you what this book looks like, and then I'll tell you, I have no idea. Good. Thank you. I'm feeling better about today because honestly, I went through to find like a book, a journal that I could put this in. Said no one ever. And it doesn't match at all, but I could not find another journal. I don't know where I put them, but I have them all over the place. So it's trying to get resolved, but in the meantime, I'm making little envelope books. So, all right, let's take a look at them. All right, I'm gonna turn you down here. And I can see, I still haven't, well, how could I possibly have time to have painted the ceiling from my new lights that came in, which Jason put them in for me, and they are great. They're so nice and bright. I love them. I didn't even know that what I had before was not bright. That's how that works. So let me just get you guys up here on the screen and I can see what's going on. Maybe find some glasses. Oh, I also wanted to show you, we went to an antique store, my husband and I. You met him, Hayward. And we found this cute little like secretary for the beach house. But while I was there, I also found, let me move this stuff out of the way. I also found, and I had seen it the time before, a bag of old envelopes. I got a large bag of mostly used vintage postal stamps. And look at that one. I mean, these are old. Well, that one's 1994. Not that old, but it looks kind of vintagey. And what we have on the, wait, let me open it so you can see. Some of them are just like classic, you know, I mean, that's, I guess, Japanese. I'm not sure. But look at these beautiful stamps with the postage and the old envelope or the airmail, you know, it's just cool. So, that is what I got, a whole bag of it. And I may do some goodie bags to put in Etsy because this is more than I can possibly ever use. So I might just put some in and see if you guys might want to have some too. So that's that. All right, let me show you this book. And it had to close like this, which this is another fun thing that I wanted to show you. This die is an old one. This is the Pennants. It's, I can't remember the name of it. Banners and Pennants. And it is old and I don't have any more, but I really like these for making these fun little flags on your paper clips, you know, so you can just use them to hold things in place, and they're cute, you know, and great for using up scraps. So maybe next time I'll do that. But let me just show you the book. All right, so how it started was I collected up a whole bunch of envelopes, and then I said, I'm gonna try and make this open up as much as I possibly can, all right? And have as many little flips and envelopes and things that I can do, just to see what I could do. So this one here is a little coupon envelope that I got in a recycle store, and I love it because it says Lawrenceville Blossom Tour. I've never been there, but it's just a cool little envelope. I punched this with a hole punch, this, or you know, a circle punch. This one is too big, but I can't find my other ones since we moved things around. So that was used with a smaller one. And I closed it, or I used the flap here to tuck in behind something else so that this will be open. And I don't remember what I put in here, but here's a little tag. So that's cute. And then I also took some crepe paper, stitched it, gathered it, and just because it was missing something, like it had all this pink up here, so I thought, oh, just, you know, gather it, and I think it's like the final touch. I love that. So that's the first thing. All right, then here's another one. This is an envelope that I got at Target, and it had cards in it. It had this card in it. I'm sorry, I can't really see what you guys are saying, but I liked it because it was like a library pocket. And so I bought the cards for the envelope and the card. It doesn't open up or anything. I think it was, yeah, it was Magnolia. So they were on sale and I got them, and I do like them. And then here, just a couple other little, you know, scraps of paper. They're just cute to tuck in. All right, so that's that one. And then these here, oh, I think I glued that down. And these are just some stamps and, you know, an ant bear had to put him in there. I don't know what that is, never heard of it, but and then this here is like a little scrap that I had, and I made a little pocket for it out of some paper. This was, remember when we were talking about basic gray and how we all loved it? I found mine and got it out, and I thought, I'm using every scrap. So this one here is also some paper that I liked, and a piece of vellum that I had and made a little tab out of, and this is just a strip of pretty basic gray paper. Then I had some pink, so I made that and then folded it, and then over here I made a little book. This is also vellum and some stamps and some crooked book pages, and I just tied that together with some twine. And then this here is just like a little book that was made out of these pages again. So you really could glue some photos on there. You could write a word or two. So I just like it's like, how much can I hide? That's what I wanted to do. That was my goal. And the exercise of doing it was just so much fun. All right, so there's that. So we have this, that. This is an actual, yeah, I showed you that one. I get lost myself. All right, then you open it up. These are the, oh, all right. I thought that this was 12 by 12 paper, and that's why I didn't want to cut it. I think it was. It looks like more than 12 by 12, but whatever it is. Oh, I probably glued on another piece. Anyway, I had it. I used it. And then, so this you could do a layout, actually. Plenty of room there, right? Let me see what you're saying. This makes those tiny flags. Yes. Okay. So here's this. So let's close this up and fold it back. So then here is another page, more envelopes that open out. This is one of those envelopes, the deli envelopes, and just some little scraps. And I tucked that into a book page here. And, you know, you just have to be careful and make sure that it's going to have room to fold in the right way. So, you know, this one here is a flip out, so you could do things under here, have like secret journaling if you wanted, and then a little pocket. And I was thinking, no, there's not another. Oh, yeah, just the one pocket here. All right, and then I added some lace because I had it in my stack, you know, and why not? All right, so this one here, I mean, I'm still surprised. Here's some graph paper. Every time I look at it, it's like, oh, and there's another little pocket. I don't think that one has anything in it. How did I miss that? But then this one here, this is an old time card. So I use that as a base. And then here's some more little things. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at that little smile. And poor little Catherine is unsuspectingly sleeping. Yeah, that makes me happy to see her. All right, so this one I folded up and I slashed pocket. I made a slash pocket and I just added on a little piece that I had. So what I love about this is that you can use everything, all your scraps, you know, nothing goes to waste and everything can be repurposed. So here, this is kind of a pocket, but it's not like glued down or anything, so you could put a bulkier thing in there. You just want to make sure you have room in between these so that you can still move, you know, your different parts. So this is just another kind of little book, and that's some wrapping paper that I had that I just liked. I used washi tape to adhere these together. This one is just like a little tuck. I had a whole bunch of paint chips left. Here's some more washi tape. This is an envelope from somewhere, I don't know where, more paint chips. I just put them in really to show that there was stuff under there. And then this was another thing I got at Target, which was a seed envelope, which is really cool. So this one, I think I did it so you could, yeah, you can stick stuff in here, okay? And then this kind of stuck up a little, so I did some trim. And what else? Sometimes there's little hidden ones behind. This one doesn't have it. But anyway, it just, then you have to figure out, how did I do that? Oh, here's another one. Oh, we didn't even go all the way around. So that's just a tag and a label stuck together with paper that worked. Did I do these? Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, there's a lot of room to write in or not. Where did this go? I don't know. Oh, that goes there. That's on the back. All right, and that goes in there, there. Nope, this goes this way. So it's like a puzzle, too, at the same time. All right, that one goes like that. This one goes to there. It's just fun to look at, I'm telling you. I don't know why I did it, but the good thing about it is, if you wanted to put that into a journal, it will fit. And this is the number 9 envelope, I believe, which is a little, it's very close, but it works. Here's another one, and I put this one in here, but I'll take it out to show you. And this was a golden book, and I love golden books, and I wanted to keep that all together, bedtime prayer. Sorry, what is everybody saying? I'm totally in my own little world. Wait a minute. I lost track. I lost my focus. All right, what are you guys? A never-ending book. That's a great name for it. Oh, I love that. Yes. Here's another one. Now this one, oh yeah, look at this. These little kids, it's like they're out in the country and saying their prayers, looking at the fireflies. So this one is, this was fun. This was just a piece of file folder, and I had some other things left over from the paint chips, and I don't know why I'd cut them into this size strip, but then I did a little tassel and stuck that in there. So, you know, just to even hold all of your little things that you make, these are fun to have. This was, I had watched a video on how to make these little, they're paper clips inside, and you kind of can use them to hold things on either side of the page. So that was that experiment, and I put that there. Here's another one of these with a little flap. And this one was an envelope. I think some of them I messed up, so I just covered the whole thing. But I've got a little flap there, and then there's this, nope, no secret one. Nope, maybe it's around the corner. How do we go around the corner? There. So this is some pretty authentic paper that I liked. I had made that paper, and I wanted to keep it, so I think that was a jelly print book. And then I didn't want to lose anything, so I just cut the side here of the, made a little pocket for that, and I don't think I didn't write on anything, but it happened to fit in this envelope, so I just tucked that in there. And then, here's another page. So this one, I used a book page to kind of fold up and glue, and then I've got all these fun little pockets here. So I really liked how that came out, and I couldn't tell you where I saw that, but it's just kind of a lot of experimenting, which was really so relaxing and such a good thing that I needed to do. So this is, so I experimented with stitching. My machine is, I have an old 1951 machine, Singer. It only does a straight stitch. But, you know, I kind of like it. And these were just tall, skinny pieces of paper that I tucked in, and I liked the colors, and they matched. A little piece of washi tape, so I stuck that on with this. Another one of those little folder things. That one I stapled, but this here is just another envelope-y thing. And anyway, that's what I made. So I just wanted to show you guys and go through how I put one together, all right? And you can arrange them in any way that you want. This one was kind of weird because the size of it, there are different size envelopes. I want to show you how to do one that is just really fast. Oh, let me show you this book too. Here's this notebook die, and this comes out, actually I use the flaps to stick in here. It looks like I have to reinforce that, but These are all made of envelopes that were too big. So what I did was I sealed them all up. You know, I find there's probably not one empty envelope all by itself. Here's one. So I took the envelope, I sealed it, then I cut either on the side or on the top to make it fit in the book. Some of them were both. So like if I use the side / one, then I use washi tape to close up the top of the envelope. But if you look in here, you can see that was an envelope, and then I covered it with paper. This was an old etiquette book, which I need to reread because look, weddings. I need to know how to you know, how to act. So this is another place that you can add all of your extra stuff that you have that you like and you spend time making and you still enjoy looking at it. You know, you can put these in these little books, and I really like them. So here is this. I added some lace. I mean, I'm not even really good at this, but I just liked it. Here's the one of those time cards, and I just covered it with washi tape, and I thought that was a cool, you know, because you can see through it. So not that I love the time card, but I think it's a cool effect. So if you have some really nice washi tape that you want to keep, even if you did book pages underneath, I think that would be neat. So you'll see I alternated top side, you know, and I don't think everyone had a thing that you could take out, but here's a tag, I think, yeah. So this was just a piece of paper with a little washi tape on it. And you could leave the strings hanging out. This one, oh, here's another one. I liked it so much, I made another one. And then I had a loop on here, so it was easier to take it out. And sorry, I will look at the comments in one section. I'm just going through here. Some of them are hard to get back in. Or even this, like it's just a little thing that I made and I didn't want to throw it out, so I put it in there. And I don't know, these are all kind of the same idea, but yeah, another little kind of collaged bookmark. Maybe, yeah, I guess that's a bookmark. I did this a while ago, so I don't really remember, but here's, oh, that goes inside. Read, bookmark. And just a little piece of paper that I liked. I had inked it, and I kept it and punched a hole and just put a little piece of ribbon on the top. So you can even use the book pages to make your pocket here and do another one here or on the side. Let's see. So anyway, just something to keep in mind when you're doing your junk mail, throwing it out, or looking at your supplies. It's kind of fun to look at them in a different way. Obviously, I didn't finish the front end. This is a wimpy little charm, so I need to put something else on there. But lots of ideas, and I like to look through and kind of get inspiration from it. So there's that. Now let me just show you how I did it with envelopes. And I'm going to use the same size. Let's use these actually, because these will fit right in your pocket notebook. And you can have them folding out for forever if you want. Or you can make them kind of, now here's one that I started. You can make them fold into themselves. You can have them, you know, there's all different ways to make them work. So I'll just go over a couple of them, and it all depends on how you put them together. I like keeping this flap on the first one or the last one, and then you can wrap it around and use that for your closure too. And you could punch a little hole in here and add some twine or jute or whatever, twist and style some stuff and add it, tie it. So let me just take a break here. Look at what you're saying, if I can see. Okay, spotlight apertures. Yeah. Yes, that would be very cool. Make sure you keep the interesting bits of the book page. Yes, that's for sure. Hand-lettered verses on little bits of card. Yeah, for like practice. Like I should use the the leftover envelopes that didn't quite make the cut for my daughter's wedding. I mean, that would be a really cool little book for her. Have the rejected drawing or, you know, lettering on it, but still it's a memory of her book that she could keep receipts in or whatever. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's like, it is fun. Oh, good, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, try it. Your son asked what you're going to do with the books you made. Yeah, well, use them for coupons or whatever. Oh, all right, Linda. Okay, we'll see you later. All right, does anybody have any questions? Let's just go and do one, all right? Here is the 6 3/4 envelopes. And like I said, they either came from Walmart or Dollar Store, and they were, you know, under $2 for a box. That's 100 of them. So these will fit and work in your, where is one? I got it out to show you. Here's one that I started. Here's the pocket notebook, okay? And you can see it's close, but it fits just right inside. So I love that. You don't even have to cut it down, you know? So this one here is 1, 2, 3, 4 envelopes, but you know, you get a lot of flash for it. So let's do one. This one I like too, because these envelopes, you don't even have to add the adhesive. It's already on the flap, so you just peel it off and stick it in the other envelope. So to start, I usually do 2 together. All right, there's another one that I do that you turn all the flaps over like that and then just hook them in. But this one today, let's just do like this and make it easy. So I'm going to peel that off, and then just be careful, the ones that are self-adhesive, when you stick it in there, that they can kind of catch where they're not supposed to, and then you have to fix them. But here you have a fun little pocket. Now there's not a whole lot of room here, so you can do this a couple ways. You could close this up with some tape, and then you could just lay this on your trimmer and trim down here, and you would have little pockets. Then you can take your punch, wherever I put it, and you can just make the little gripper holes so you can grab it out. We'll go through one and we'll do that in one of them. Now this I'm going to leave here to attach the next one to. Now, same thing. We could just go through, we could add this one in like that to make another page, you know, and sometimes I just lay them out how I think I might want to do them. But really, even if you do attach them and you don't like it, don't worry about it. They're like a penny for each one. So the other thing that I would just add in, after a while, these get pretty bulky and dimensional. So if you are making one like that and you think you're going to add a lot of stuff, you might want to, when you go to attach them all, leave a little bit of room here so that you can bring that around, keep all of your parts folded in, and it's not like straining to, you know, be released from the pocket or whatever. The only thing about that is sometimes it brings things, when you fold it, it doesn't line up as well. So just try and keep things as tight as you can and have an idea of what you want to do with it. But let's go ahead and add this. Why not? And don't worry about what it looks like now, because we're going to cover a lot of it with paper and you won't even know what's under there. It's just giving you the structure for the little openings. Wah! All right, so here's another one. Now you've got this over here, that's pretty secure. This one we didn't decide how we want to add it on, but we could do that again, you know, and have them telescoping in and go like that and close, or this could close over. So you will see there are so many options. It's hard to even really do one the same way twice because you want to try all the different ways. But we could also go like this, right? And another thing that's fun is you can have them fold into each other, you know, like, let's see, like this. No, we need another, like that would fold in, that would, you know what I mean, alternating. Maybe I don't have enough in one spot, so let's add another one somewhere. And sorry if this looks confusing. It's not meant to be. It's just that there are so many different ways that you can do this that it's hard to kind of settle on one when every one is a new adventure. Let's try this. Let's put this one up here. And then kind of see the best way to do it. And if you wanted to, you could cover the inside, you know, with paper. I don't mind that blue. I mean, I kind of would like some indication this is an envelope because it's cool. It's a cool idea. All right, so now, what do we have? All right, that's nice. Opens up. Can tuck stuff. Nope, can't tuck in there. So what we can do is we could cut like a little opening there to make that into a pocket. We could go in this way to get at it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So that is my little world right now. I'm just in these envelopes. And let me show you a couple other ones that I did. Maybe this will explain how you can get caught up in this. All right, so here are a couple that I did. And these were nice envelopes. I don't know, I had gotten them at a thrift store somewhere. It's like, wow, these are nice and thick. I didn't want to get rid of them, or, you know, my daughter's trying to make me get rid of stuff, but I didn't want to. Because they're nice and sturdy, and I like this shape here, you know, how that looks. And so you can tuck stuff in here. That's kind of a nice way to get in. Now here, I already cut that, probably because I wanted this to close. So I would have to seal this up, or, you know, add paper to that so that, you know, here, to close that in so that this would work as pocket. And so I added one over here, and this flap makes like another pocket. I think I joined that with another flap. So it really, a lot of it depends on the envelopes that you have, the sizes, and what book you're trying to make it fit in. But see, there's that, what I was just trying to tell you about, how you can make them kind of, you know, fold in like that, which is kind of a challenge. But see what I mean here? As they get thicker, you're going to have to allow a little bit of room, which that's probably not enough. I allowed some, but I didn't know I was going to add extra. So here's what I'm talking about adding to cover that it is actually an envelope. I don't think I did too much in here, but I just started with it, and I had some nanny goat, you know. Of course, that's why I picked it. I don't know why. I had it. It was the top of the page. So these are great for dictionary pages, you know, a great background. You could gesso over that with white and then add collage elements. You can, you know, make it, fit it to whatever the purpose of the book that you're making. So, and then I did distress. I don't usually do that, but I did this time. You can if you want. And I think because I was using the book pages, it was white and then it was cream. So I didn't want it to be so glaring. And so I did go ahead and, you know, oh, I did do more. Okay. It's like a labyrinth, the maze, you never know. And that one had a blue crab, and we just came from Maryland. Anna Coughlin, blue crab. So just, I like reading all these things and looking at the little diagrams. So I know this seems a little, it's not really a tutorial, it's just kind of an exploration of what you can do with envelopes, but each one would depend on what it is you're trying to make in your little book. This is a junk journal. I mean, this is just junk that I had, and it's all there. It's just like a little history of my crafting. Dream big. But I wanted to show you a couple other things that I had. This is one. This is just an index card, like a, you know, a big index card divider. And that one was kind of fun. I just folded that up. You can use that for a little pocket, and you know, you get a little crazy with this, but it all can fold. And you know, I'm sure you guys have done this before, but it was just the mood that I was in. So this was a little envelope here. Pan for gold. I mean, this is telling how to pan for gold. I might need to know that someday. So, and I like that paper. So it's taking all of your favorite things and combining them together to make something unique and maybe not so useful, or maybe useful, you know, who knows. I like the idea of doing my daughter's excess wedding envelopes to make her something that she could use to, well, use to remember her wedding by, or, you know, even during the wedding process, that she could, you know, look at that and know, oh, those were left over from my wedding, you know, that what a happy thing. So, all right, I can't read. This is driving me crazy. Ugh, that little guy reminds me of the kids. All right, let's see. What are you saying here? Chris Flint, I have been collecting old broken books, yes, and pages. Oh, perfect. Yeah, now, yes, old cigarette cards. Oh, I wonder what they are. Okay, watching on the big screen, and I heard my name. You had to run in. Oh, good, Anna. Well, okay, let me show you to complete the shame. Here is my box of junk, but not necessarily junk. I mean, if you're trying to fill up this book, you might say, oh, I'm so glad I kept that, right? This is when I had my paper pad and I saved out these little pieces. These are some flowers I cut, some felt, which is fun to mix in at all the different mediums. Moments, you know, I could stick that in somewhere. Use this for a stencil. These are some word stickers mixed in with a flower and a doily. You know, these all could go in a junk journal. This was like a waterfall one that I didn't like what I put underneath, but it's still kind of a cool idea, so I didn't get rid of it. Oh, that's from my Nora shower. Okay, can't get rid of them. I don't know. This was just cool, see-through, and I will confess, sometimes if you go to certain bathrooms in the world, they will have sanitary napkin envelopes that are craft color, really thin, almost vellum, and I have been known to perhaps borrow a couple of those for my books. I'm sorry, but they're crinkly and cool. You know, some little butterflies that I layered, and then, I don't know, they didn't work. Here's a little tag, and, oh, a little good morning, a little mug that I did and colored, and some fabric swatches. They're cute. You know, so all these things could go in your journals, your junk journal. So, I don't know, maybe, do you guys want to do more of this? Do you want to, like, go into this, or do you think something different? I don't know, I'm kind of into it right now. I mean, we have the mitten and stuff, but maybe we could do a little mitten junk journal. You know, I'm even having fun looking at all this stuff. Like, oh, I remember when I made that. Walk down memory lane. Pearls, tassels, got it all. This could make 50 books here. Then I have a paper one, and I use my berry tray to hold it all. Oh, here's even another envelope. I tried to be organized. I don't know what that was, but it looks cool. I have to see. It is cool. Oh, that was a, look at that. Huh. All right. All right, so here are my envelopes, and as you can see, I just wanted to show you some different sizes and types This one is a line. I thought those were really pretty. Got them in a thrift store. But sometimes it's hard to see. But see, if you wanted to and make that a feature of it, you could, you know, line it yourself with some scraps and make one that opens out, like this is the spine that you maybe washi somehow or adhere to the spine, and then you have these that open up and you can see that. Here's some little coupon envelopes. Those are cute. This is just like the junk mail saved for, like, when my dad's estate, I just would throw them all in a pile. And so I've got a bunch of these. And these little window things are kind of interesting too. You know, this crinkly, whatever it is, I like that. And so some people do things with this window, you know, they build it into their book. So here are some cool, and I only ever found these one time, but they're index cards made out of graph paper, which I need to find more. So here's more paper, more different sizes, and I do like the difference, you know, when you go to put it in a book. Here's that one from Target I was talking about. These are some that I got 50 cents for 25 envelopes. That might fit in the pocket notebook. So just go through and see what you have. These I got in the UK. These are like gold. I don't ever want to use these, but I did. I used a couple of them. Canforth. All right, so you guys can get them all the time. I couldn't, so I'm glad I got them. These are little gift treat bags. These are those ones from Target, the seed packet ones. Card stuff. I don't know what that's doing here. Some experiments probably. But anyway, that's miscategorized. Oh, look at these little ones. These were also from the UK. They're really thin. They're so cool because they're like the coupon size, but they're craft. Oh, I love these. These are also the treasured things. These were fun. I got these, I think, in Canada in a Daiso store. So these are index cards. Now, this is a whole other topic of tea dyeing, which, yeah, here's those little, these are some tea dyed envelopes that I did, which would also go towards the vintage look, and that's a whole different story. I did these while the kids were here, and I had them help me, and we kind of fiddled around with it. I don't know if we ever got the perfect blend. They didn't really come out as dark as I wanted, but I used tea. I did use coffee, but I don't think it was at the right strength. So if I did it again, I probably will. And then each envelope took it differently, you know, and then the glue kind of had a different reaction. I don't mind, I don't care, it kind of is cool. So these are some that I had done. I would like to do some papers like this too. Just, you know, they're cool. There was a thing about how you take a doily and you can dye them with, or like put a pattern on, and like corrugated cardboard, if you lay it on it when it's drying, it'll give that bumpy look. So this is just a big, huge, cool exploration right now in my life. And I need to have that, even though I still need to finish packaging. I needed to do this. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming along with me. I will go through later because I just can't see. My glasses, I'm almost as bad as you. Really, Ulrika? Wage envelopes, is that what they are? Will you be my accountant? Oxford Grid Design. Oh, Glum found them on Amazon. She is like a detective. You can try searching for coin envelopes. Yes, okay. Do it with your bill envelopes. Chuck the bill. Right. It's COVID. Oh, you can get them from Daiso. Okay, that probably is where I got them. I watched a Facebook video last night and somehow it ended on my TV. Oh no, I don't see how to do it on this video. Candy. You mean you can't find it again? That's annoying. You purchased a very large glassine paper. Yes. Oh, that's cool stuff. I also wanted to show you, I mean, there's bigger envelopes, and you know, you can you can use these. You could probably do a trifold, or that might work in the journal, you know. And then there's even these bigger, like catalog envelopes. So they're, you know, you could fold them up. You could use all of this stuff, you know. So just be thinking about it. And if you do anything, post it in the group so everybody can see how smart you are, and we can all get ideas from you. These are a couple other things. Now, if you didn't want to buy the die, I have these in the Etsy store. These are 2 sets of the journal. So this would make 2 books. If you wanted to just not mess with the die and just do the envelopes, you could get that there. These are some other cool, this is, I don't know where I got these, but they're like vellum. It's not really vellum, it's plastic, but it's see-through, which I thought was interesting. So these could go in, you know, these could go in a book that way or that way. So just be aware of what you see, and let's see what you make, okay? Wow, I blabbed for a long time and I hardly got to talk to you guys. All right, wait, let me move down here. Okay, you have a lot of envelopes in all sizes. Judy, you are in business. Hi, Colleen McVeigh. Yeah, love graphed envelopes. Yes, I would use them all the time. Oh, for knitting. I don't knit, but I know I would make lists on them because I write crooked. You might do one for your cut out of bits, e.g. embellishments. Oh yeah, like embellishments, yes. Yeah, Maz, that would be good. All right, I know that you guys have a lot of ideas. I know it. So go to the Eileen Hall fan club. If you're not a member yet, join. Just go there, answer the questions, and you'll be in the group. And we're up to over 4,800 people in there. So we have lots of good ideas coming in. So come and join. We're very friendly, you know, and just share what you're working on, because we would love to see. And if you make one of these, post it and show us all your cool stuff, okay? All right, guys, like I said, now I'm going to be traveling on Thursday to my mom's, probably. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do for Thursday. I might do it Friday instead, depending on how Mom is. So, just to let you know, I will try to come back. Maybe I'll bring this and just bring my bag of stuff with me and just go through and work on it a little more, you know, do one of these, like one that to work in, you know, like that maybe. See what I get done in between. Anyway, all right, guys, thanks for coming once again. You guys are just so good, so good. I think we all appreciate having this community to come to and just hang out together for a little while and get away from the world. And I know I appreciate it, even though it is work. I mean, it is work, but it makes me focus, and that's a good thing too. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take off. I heard my husband come in. Your buddy, Hayward. That poor guy. So, I hope to see you in the next couple days, all right? Have a great week. I'll see you soon, and thanks again for all you do. All right, see ya. Bye.